The following portion of Ozarks Fox AM is sponsored by Vietti Marketing Group. It's always great to see our friends Esther Munch and Travis Grider from CASA of Southwest Missouri. When you walked in, first of all, good to see you. We miss you. We love you. Known you for years. Love you. Love you, mean it. I couldn't believe already. I mean, it's July, but coming up in September, it's CASAblanca, the event. It's already coming up.
Amen. We are so excited, and we have this rock star MC that evening. I don't know if you've heard of him, Jeremy Ray.
What?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wait, that rings a bell.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad he actually checked when we sat down to make sure he had it on his calendar.
Yes. Oh, it's big and bold.
So,
yes.
Yeah. So we're all good. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So if people are not familiar with CASAblanca, it's been going on for a while now. I was trying to, let me look at this. Do we know how many years this has been happening now?
This is our eighth.
Eighth. Where's that? Okay, yeah, 8th annual, because I was there from day one.
Yep.
The first event. So tell us how it's grown and what it does.
So CASAblanca is our largest fundraiser for CASA of Southwest Missouri, which stands for Court-Appointed Special Advocates. And we recruit, train, and support everyday community members to be a voice and be an advocate for a child while they're in foster care. So we serve Greene, Christian, and Taney counties, and in that area there are over 1,300 children in the foster care system.
Wow.
So our goal is to just support those advocates that are helping these children. And CASAblanca is our biggest fundraiser of the year. It's the 8th annual at the Oasis presented by Cox Health. And we bring over 600 people together to celebrate the resilient kids that we serve. We celebrate, like Travis, our amazing volunteers. And it's just a fun night that ends with a casino party.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there we are. Okay, yep. Do you remember the fun thing that happened last year at CASA during the...
I am not gonna say that was fun.
Listen, we made it fun, just so you know, because we had a little poll going if the screens were gonna lower or not at the end of the night. I'm telling you, we had so much fun that night. It really was fun.
The screens went a little haywire. That part I found entertaining because I wasn't on stage, but then my good friend Jeremy and my manager, Laura, decided to play a joke and call Taylor Swift up to the stage. And we're all like looking around for Taylor Swift.
We're like, she is here tonight, guys. Please welcome.
You probably got so many
And then they made me come up there.
And then it really was Esther.
Yeah, well, there you go.
So, but it really is a great night, and we have an auction, some different raffles. Just a lot of fun to raise funds and raise awareness for the children in foster care that we serve.
Yeah. And Travis, can you talk about, being a volunteer for CASA and what that involves?
Yeah, so being a volunteer for CASA, it's 2 hours a month, which is actually really easy. I try to do an hour every week. With going to court, meeting with the lawyers and everybody on the team for the child or children that are in the foster system, and then just going and hanging out, playing basketball, riding bikes, whatever it is, just being a friend. I tell everybody I'm just a big kid, so I love hanging out with kids and playing and doing whatever and just hearing them. So a safe space. I believe strong male role models in kids' lives are statistically proven to be a bonus for any children. So if I can be that for a couple hours a week, why wouldn't I?
And being a CASA, how does it work? Do you have one particular child? Is it 2 different cases, 3 different cases? How does that work?
So you have one case, and like my case now has 1 kid, but I've had cases with sibling groups. So, so you could have 5 kids in different places.
But just 1 case at a time.
Yeah.
So you have they have your undivided attention.
Right. Yeah.
Which is
my
great.
only attention until they either go back or go to adoption or age out.
Okay, and that's kind of the goal. Hopefully they get out of the foster care system.
The goal is to hopefully go back to mom and dad.
Okay.
Or get adopted.
Okay.
Do you happen to have any former cases that you still are in touch with? Because I know, having done CASAblanca for 7 years, it's great to see how the relationship stays there even after you're not their CASA anymore.
Yeah, I have one that'll text me every once in a while. He's in college playing basketball.
Oh, okay.
Amazing.
How awesome.
He was a type 1 diabetic, and my daughter's a type 1 diabetic, so he didn't know how to handle it all, and I got to go with him to doctor's appointments and show him how to deal with it.
Wow.
And I was just curious, because you do have to go to court and meet with the lawyers. Do you have to have like a legal background?
No, I'm not smart enough for that.
I was gonna say, yeah.
CASA gives you tons of training beforehand. And so that helps a lot. But
And you know, I one time speaking to a group, I had someone say that, an older woman say, I don't feel qualified. I'm not an attorney to go into a courtroom. And this brilliant man sitting next to her in this group answered the question for me and said, well, think how that child feels walking in there without an adult.
Yeah.
You know, so really we are a volunteer-led organization that is changing these children's lives, and it really goes back to people like Travis, like he said, just being there, and you know, being that supportive person in their life.
So what do you need? What are you looking for CASAblanca? Can people get tickets yet? Do you need sponsors? How's that?
So we only have a handful of tables left, and we are currently not selling individual tickets because we've almost sold out with sponsored tickets, but we do have some left on our website, and that is CASA, CASAswmo.org.
Okay, so people can get ready for September 6th. And
you get to come see Jeremy at the Oasis.
Fun. You never know what's going to happen and who's going to show up.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, we've got some great speakers this year.
Amazing. And great videos, I'm assuming, too.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew.
Oh, we're going to make you cry.
I know. You always do every year.
Love to make you cry.
Every year. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you at CASA. CASAblanca.
CASAblanca. All right, you guys. Lots more fun to come right after this.
The preceding portion of Ozarks Fox AM was sponsored by Vietti Marketing Group.